Good evening. I am here. It is 12:32 on Thursday, December 11th, and I am back from Midwest Fur Fest. I was going to be back yesterday on the last day of vacation, but in true MFF fashion, I got sick when I came home. Not as bad as the first year, where I was like out for a whole week, and I had a whole week off when I came home too. So I was like, that sucks that I couldn't stream that whole week. That's actually why I'm playing Blaster Master 02 music, because I kind of got nostalgic for it. Thinking about the first MFF, where I came home and got really sick from food poisoning. This time it seems to be a cold. Seems to already be clearing up. So I'm doing good. I'm doing all right. Hey, Blizzard Star Fox, I'm good. How are you? So yeah, I was at MFF from last Wednesday until Monday, and I've been to it. Good, nice. I've been to it 3 times in the past. I didn't go last year because of reasons, but after a year absence and after not doing a con for like half a year, it was really friggin' good. I admit that I was kind of burnt out after the last few cons I did. I've just been, ever since... MFF was actually the first con I did after, following the shutdowns from the pandemic. And from there on, it just snowballed. I added more and more to the schedule every year. I was using more money, more PTO. And while I don't mind using the money for all that, and I like going to them, it was definitely getting to be a bit too much. But having that big chunk of time between Anthrocon and MFF really made the heart grow fonder towards it, and I had a really good time. Mainly in the fact that I got to show a friend of mine, Gyro, who's, if you remember, he's done a few Nintendo Directs and such with me the last couple months. Not the last couple months, but earlier this year for the Switch 2 stuff. He was like my co-pilot for all that. I treated him to his first furry convention, and he really enjoyed it, and I'm very happy about that. And it made me feel very fulfilled to show someone else how good it can be. The con itself was, I'd say, about average. I mean, it was about exactly what I expected it to be. Once again, I only did the Dealer's Den on the very last day. I didn't bother going into it the rest of the weekend, but I did go to a bunch of panels. I met up with a bunch of people. Admittedly, not as many as I would have liked to. But I got to hang out with Gyro and a bunch of other people that I'd never met in person before, and it was really cool. And we had a really great time. And it's, again, MFF. It's just I've been there 4 times, and I think that it's been the most consistently good convention I've been to. My controller is way over here. It's been the most consistently good convention I've been to. Anthrocon, I've had a couple stinkers, and FWA was definitely up and down. TFF, we had 2 really good ones and 1 not so great one. Denver I only went to once, and it was fun, but it was definitely a lower key event for me. But yeah, it was great. I'm still sticking to my con break. I'm not going to MagFest next month. I'm not going to TFF or FWA or Denver. I'm just going to Anthrocon next year, and then probably MFF again. That said, there is a local fur meet event that happens right before FWA now, ever since last year, and I am probably going to that. But that's literally a 1.5 to 2 day thing. I'm out of the house for 1 day for that, so that doesn't count. And obviously I don't count PoochieCon either, because I was working that entire thing. Hey, Mocha Cakes, how you doing? Can't really think of anything specific about the vacation to talk about. The trip to the airport was probably the easiest trip through Newark Airport I've ever had. Maybe it was because we went a day early this year, but we were through that checkpoint, through that security checkpoint in less than 30 minutes. It was great. Even on the way home, it wasn't too bad either. It was pretty smooth. Not much to say about the actual. I just got a notification that my stamina for Pokemon cards is refilled. I don't know why I'm surprised at that. I get that every day. Hey, Robo Bunny. Flight was okay both ways. No issues. Just played Kirby Air Riders most of the time. Which, by the way, I am now at 746 out of 750 checklist items done in that game. I only have 4 more to go in City Trial, and they're all reliant on RNG events, so I can't brute force them, unfortunately. And I've trust me, it's really easy to blow them too when they show up. So, voice crack. Yeah, it's gonna be a bit of a grind to get those last 4. I don't know what you get if you get everything, but I'm very close to it, and I've been enjoying the game greatly. If you're wondering why Salamander County Public Television's up here, I showed it to Gyro. He loved it, by the way. He loves fun physics games. And yeah, the trip was nice. We stayed at the Holiday Inn, Chicago O'Hare, which is on one of the shuttle lines. It's on the Red Line, which stops at one other hotel and a shopping center, as well as the convention center. It was cold. It snowed. Nothing unusual for the Chicago area in December. I mean, it was cold, colder than here. Actually, it was warm today for some reason. I don't know why. How am I? I'm doing good. I'm a little sick, but I'm getting over it. I should be back to normal tomorrow. Yeah. Again, there's not really a ton to talk about the convention itself. I went to the voice acting panel. I saw Kaiser Neko as a guest star, or as a guest appearance at that. That was neat. I went to Corey Beepington's animation panel. If you don't know them, they do some really impressive animation work on YouTube. They have something called Ace Posting, where it's like a TV that has a face on it that they interact with. And they also have they also made a movie called, like, a short movie called Pretty Kitty, which is ridiculous in how good the production is on that. And they had like a whole team working on that. And yeah, they had an animation panel at MFF. It was really fun. And I think other than that, there's not a whole lot else to say. I went to the Fat Fur meetup. I went to back in 2023. I did the Bimbo meetup, and I did that again this year to much less success than I did in 2023. So I'm probably not gonna mention anything past that I participated in that. So yeah, it was pretty chill. We had a lot of good food. I mean, we had mostly fast food, but we had some good food. Hey Ryoko, how you doing? We had some good food. We had deep dish. We had Chicago deep dish. I also had a Chicago style hot dog, which is so good. Big, thick ass hot dog. Relish. I don't know, there's no relish. It's a pickle, onion, tomato. I think there's, what is it? There's some sort of like dill spread that isn't the pickle itself. It's really good. I know what you are. Yeah, thank you. Finals are gonna kill you. I'm sorry. Spent way too much money this past couple weeks. Oh, I spent a ton over the last weekend because I got charged for the hotel. But yeah, it was a fun trip. Nothing excitingly new. It was just a nice return to form after being kind of burnt out on conventions. Seeing Gyro in person was great. I had a lot of fun. And yeah, I'm back. Came back Monday. Again, it was an easy trip. I started feeling under the weather Monday evening, and Tuesday I was just kind of out of it. Thankfully, I'm feeling a lot better now. I should be back to normal. All your dosh is gone for Christmas gifts. Oh yeah, same. Well, not same. I spent way more on the trip than I did on Christmas gifts. That said, I already know what I'm getting for Christmas. In fact, I'm putting it together this weekend. I'm getting a new chair. Getting an office chair, which we have. I'm just going to wait until this weekend to put it together. I kind of wish we waited to Christmas to actually open all the stuff, but whatever. Finally paying the rest of the balance on that harp you ordered back in August after the 25% down payment. You got a harp? Glow-in-the-dark analog pocket, grape analog pocket, ice analog 3D, grape analog 3D. Why did you buy 2 of each of them? That's, like, I understand the appeal of the analog 3D and pocket, but One for yourself, one for a friend. Okay. I was gonna say, like, I love the N64, but I wasn't gonna go out and buy the transparent ones just because they looked cool. I say too much. But yeah, that's pretty much all that happened. Good food, good friends, good times. I relaxed quite a bit. Had fun. And I'm home now. So I didn't stream yesterday because I was feeling sick. Also, what the heck is Salamander County Public Television? It is a minigame collection. I could compare it to WarioWare, but slightly more involved and shorter. It's really funny. Wasn't interested in the original run of the Analog 3D because they didn't have flash card compatibility then. I don't have Super Mario Party Jamboree. We just played that on the trip, so I have the icon on there now because I played Gyro's copy. So, regarding games and streaming, as I said, I wanted to start Ace Attorney Dual Destinies on Tuesday, but since I wasn't feeling great, specifically I had a sore throat, so I wasn't able to, like, read. I decided I'm going to push that back. As I mentioned, I'm not going to be here tomorrow or Friday. Tomorrow's the Game Awards. I'm not streaming that. It's actually, because now I work late, so it starts during work. I've also got stuff I still need to get done, so I figured, I'll just do what I usually do and just take that night off. Friday, I'm almost certainly going to be in VR chat because I have friends that I promised I'd be there this week. This weekend, Saturday, if I can be here early enough, I will do the first case of Ace Attorney 5 of Dual Destinies. And then we'll switch off between that and the Pokemon DLC, which came out yesterday. And that's what we're going to be doing tonight. Also, F-099 got an update. I don't know how significant it is, or substantial it is. I think they just added a couple more question mark tracks. So, it's probably nothing I could stream, like, reliably. Like, nothing I could just load up and show off immediately. That said, there is a mission to play the game right now, so I might do that off stream and then see if it's worth sharing. It's like they added, like, an elite rank, which I don't know how to get. They brought back the ice event from last year, and they added 3 new, like, mashup tracks. Also, I didn't mention this either because this got announced after my last stream, but Tetris 99 had a Maximus Cup last weekend. Another Kirby one for Kirby Air Riders. But unlike the Forgotten Land one, I did not forget to actually get this. I did get it while I was away on vacation. So I'll be showing that off first and then starting the Pokemon DLC. As for other games this month, the only other thing I really want to try to get in is Stray Children, which, as you know, like, I've been hyping that game up because I did a voice in that game. So I really want to play that too. That's last year around this time I played Moon, which this is a spiritual successor too. So I would really like to get Stray Children in this month. It may not be possible, but I will try. We'll have to see. Apparently the Pokemon DLC is not very long. It's like maybe 12 to 15 hours at most. And Ace Attorney 5, which is not that's Phoenix Wright, that's in the Apollo Justice Collection, is fairly short. It's like average Ace Attorney length. The 6th game, though, is very long. I did check the update for this out. So the update, the Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney trilogy actually got an update last month. The reason there's a cloud icon there is because I actually have the cartridge for it now. It's Japanese only, but it does run in English if you put it in an English account switch. It got a big update last month that adds in essentially a lot of the, like, bonus features that the Apollo Justice Collection has. It adds in, like, the Objection Maker. It adds in soundtracks to listen to. It adds in chapter select. The only thing it doesn't add in that I would have really liked to see would be a log, like the other 2 collections have. The other 3 collections have. So you could, like, scroll back through messages if you skip something. That's something that this collection still does not have. I do not know why it's missing that. And I hope that they might add that in another update in the future, but they probably won't at this point. That said, I did check the voice. Phoenix is, in fact, completely Sam Riegel now. They have gutted what's-his-name from existence. Even in the 3rd game's credits, it's credited to Sam Riegel now. again, it's because the Capcom employee that voiced Phoenix originally kinda did some bad shit. So I guess Capcom of America wanted to take this chance to just kind of brush him away. It doesn't mean that there's no more existing classic voice clips of him anymore. But I think given the circumstances, it's fine. It's not that big of a deal. I mean, it's literally just the 3 voice clips. Mario Kart World also got a bit of an update. I didn't really check it out. It apparently changes a few of the route courses, and adds in a few quality of life things, including a volume slider for the music that's just normal and loud, with no options in between or lower than normal. And yeah, that's pretty much it for this month. For volume slider, yeah. I mean, the options slide technically left and right, from normal to loud. Hey, Ephraim. So regarding other games, there's a couple other ones that people might be wondering, where are they? I thought you'd be playing them. In particular, Metroid Prime 4. I am not playing that right now. I have not played Prime 2 or 3 yet. I've only played Prime 1. I want to do what I did for Metroid Dread, where I played every game leading up to it, even the less good ones. So I've played Prime 1. I would like to play Pinball, Hunters, 2, 3, and even Federation Force, which I heard is pretty decent. It's just not the game that we needed when we needed it. Or when we got it, rather. So I'd like to do all that before playing Prime 4, just to get the full story. I know that the connections are not the biggest, but no, it's just a matter of me wanting to play more Metroid. The other game that this probably isn't, no one in chat was probably thinking about this, but there's a rhythm game out now called Bits and Bops, which is a Rhythm Heaven kind of spiritual successor game. I have backed it. My name should be in the backer credits, but I backed the Switch version, and I'm waiting for that. So I'm not going to be playing it on stream just yet. It's out only on Steam right now, and I'm not going to be playing the Steam version. I played Melatonin 2 years ago. No, not 2 years ago. It was like 3 years ago now. It was the end of 2022. I played that, and it was pretty good. But as soon as I finished it, people were like, "Did you hear about Bits and Bops?" And I saw that, and I was like, "Ooh, this just looks like Rhythm Heaven," and I gotta buy it. Which is cool now, because this is like literally like a 2-cake scenario. Because next year I get Bits and Bops on the Switch, and I get a new Rhythm Heaven game on the Switch. It's so good. It's like it's 2023 again, and I'm getting another Final Bar line just with Rhythm Heaven instead. And yeah, that's the story. That's where we are. There should not be a whole lot of weird scheduling stuff the rest of this year. Outside of this week, obviously. I'm not going to be here tomorrow and Friday. Next week, I should probably be back on a normal schedule. The 2 weeks after that will be Christmas week and New Year's week. Christmas and New Year's are on a Thursday. I most likely will not be streaming Christmas Day, which is that Thursday. And I will probably not be streaming the 31st, which is a Wednesday. I don't know. Last year, I kind of did a surprise New Year's Day stream where I played Spelunky. And had like an extended kind of talk about what I wanted to do that year at the end of it. It really wasn't like a big stream. It was just kind of like a last-minute decision. So I don't know if I'll do something like that this year. But other than those days, I think I'm probably going to be here most regular days that I'm here. Which is interesting because so far, next month is probably going to be pretty dry. Assuming Nintendo doesn't do another Direct until February, I'm likely going to have most of January and probably a good chunk of February open to stream like backlog stuff. So we'll see what happens. I know I'm waiting for both the physical version of Off and UFO 50 in February or quarter 1 2026. So we'll see what happens with those games when they come out, but obviously, you know, Tomodachi Life, Rhythm Heaven, and a few other games that may or may not have been announced already will be coming out next year. Actually, there was a, I'm trying not to. There was a report recently from Capcom internally, from like the head Capcom office, they want to start revitalizing some of the other franchises finally. Specifically, they mentioned Mega Man, Ace Attorney, and Devil May Cry. And they were very, like, direct in saying, we want to make new entries for each of these franchises to push the brands forward. So, I think that murmuring about Ace Attorney 7 happening that I've been, like, putting out there, the one that I kept saying, I think next year is going to be it. I think we're going to see Ace Attorney 7 next year. I think we might see Ace Attorney 7 next year. And we might see Mega Man, too. Who knows? But right now, you know, it's an I'll believe it when I see it situation. Hey, a Big Bird. Hope you had a good MFF. I did, Kyle. Thank you. I hope your weekend was pretty great, too. And yeah, that's pretty much everything now. I know I kept saying that, and I kept trailing off into something else, but there's been a lot to talk about this last week. I will not be streaming the Game Awards tomorrow night. I'm working during them. I don't usually stream the Game Awards. I actually actively dislike the Game Awards. I had some choice awards about the awards, not last year, but I think the year before. I had some pretty scathing words to say about it. I think I have scathing words to say about it every year, to be honest. I'm gonna watch Vinny Vinesaw stream it, to be completely honest. I'm gonna watch him stream it, and I'm gonna just enjoy whatever new stuff gets announced from it, and that's it. Because, man, I'm so sick of Jeff Keighley's Wild Ride. I really am. It's just, ugh. Anyway, again, tonight, I'm going to start with some Tetris 99, just a couple quick matches with the new Kirby Air Riders theme. Then I'm going to switch to the Pokemon Legends ZA DLC. But there's actually another side quest I'm going to do first in that. So it's gonna be a slow start, but we're gonna get back into it. And then again, this Saturday will be Ace Attorney 5. So stick around, don't go anywhere, because I'll be right back with Tetris 99.